Overwatch is like the most complicated game of rock, paper, scissors you'll ever play. Each hero is strong against someone, but weak against someone else. And I'm going to help you navigate Overwatch's hero roster, and by the end of this video, you're going to be picking heroes like a pro. Let's start with Genji. He specializes in dealing with the enemy backline. Snipers, turrets, and supports are all easy prey for the cyborg ninja. He's at his best when supported heroes who can help him from range, be it with healing, shields, or simply focusing his target. His main weaknesses are against tanks that he's unable to burst down and use abilities that pass through his deflect, or heroes who use stuns and slows to keep him in place whilst they kill him. If you've been plagued by fast-moving heroes, McCree is often the answer. His flashbang holds his target in place while he riddles them with bullets. McCree combos really nicely with heroes who can protect him from long-range assault or those that can help him close the gap to his targets. His main weakness is being tackled from long range, where his pistol damage is lower and abilities are useless, or heroes who can avoid his flash and fan combo at close range. Soldier 76 is Overwatch's greatest all-rounder. He's amazing at dealing with isolated targets such as those in the air or support who step out from behind cover and shreds tanks with large head hitboxes. He loves to fight from behind barriers or have allies who can distract the enemy whilst he picks them off. His main weaknesses are heroes that can either tackle him from sniper range or super close up. Enemy shields can also drastically reduce his effectiveness. Tracer is able to get behind the enemy and cause havoc to support and anyone who is distracted by the main fight. She loves working with heroes who can boost her small health pool or those that can support her at long range. Her weaknesses are being hit with crowd control skills, attacked from positions she can't reach, or hunted by heroes who have weapons that track her fast movements. Farra can easily dispatch tanks and other heroes who can't reach her in the air. Most projectile-based heroes will struggle to pick her off as she can comfortably dodge their shots. She's at her strongest when supported by Mercy, who can heal and boost her damage, and her powerful ultimate combines great with crowd control abilities. Her weakness is being focused by heroes with medium to long range weapons that work on hit scan. This means that their bullets have no travel time. Being up in the air leaves her exposed to fire from these heroes. Reaper is the ultimate tank buster. His shotguns rip through large heroes in moments. He loves to fight on maps that force players into close quarters, such as in Control. Reaper loves a speed boost to help him get close to targets during teamfights, as well as anyone who can protect him during his ultimate or group up the enemy. His weakness is being caught by heroes who can take him out before he can get in close, those that excel at medium range or have the means to stun their foes. Hanzo loves a stationary target and will make short work of turrets. He also excels against larger heroes who have no consistent defense and one-shotting supports. He's easily supported by any healer, and his ultimate loves to combo with skills that group up or stun enemies. His major weakness are that other snipers can counter-snipe him and tanks who can block his damage. Anyone capable of getting in close also stands a chance. Widowmaker excels at picking off heroes in the distance. Anyone who is away from cover is an easy pick for her along with stationary targets. She loves damage boosts that make her even more lethal, as well as heroes who can distract the enemy from her and help down enemy snipers. Tanks who can get in close to Widow will normally beat her if she's not supported. Assassin heroes are also effective at dealing with her, and of course, the biggest threat is often another Widowmaker. Mei doubles as both a tank buster and strong counter to many mobile heroes, and she also excels on close-ranged maps like those used in Control games. She loves a speed boost to help her keep on top of targets, and her ultimate can couple well with other hero skills. Her main weakness is against heroes who can reset her freeze effect or those that engage her from long range. Bastion deals insane amounts of damage and can tear apart tanks and shields in seconds. Any frontline hero is an easy pick for Bastion if they don't have cover. He loves to hide behind a shield and be supported with healing and damage boosts. Long-ranged heroes counter Bastion easily by peeking in and out of cover, and most assassins can also bring him down with the right skill set. Tourbillon's turret does most of the work for him, and it easily tracks mobile heroes and protects his teammates. Assassin heroes love his armor packs along with support, as it gives them much more survivability. He's weakest against long-ranged attacks that can destroy his turret. Barriers can also cause him a lot of trouble. Junkrat's grenade spam can break barriers and destroy immobile targets with direct hits. He also makes life tough for low health or flanking heroes who can be caught by randomly placed traps or grenades. Damage boost can make him incredibly effective, and he likes working with heroes who can pressure the enemy, allowing him to maintain his grenade spam. He's weak against heroes who tackle him from distance or in the high ground, as he struggles to fight back. Healers will also generate ultimate quickly against Junkrat, as he tends to deal damage but not get that many kills. Reinhardt is one of the most popular heroes for a reason. His shield works as a counter to so many heroes and ultimates. He couples really well with frontline heroes who can shoot from behind his barrier and high damage heroes who he can protect. However, he can be harassed by flanking assassins who pressure him from behind, as well as those that can stun him, causing his shield to drop. Heroes who can shred his shield can also be a danger for him. When it comes to downing snipers, few heroes are as good as Winston. Any backline squishy heroes are also easy prey, as well as most flankers. He combos brilliantly with those that can heal or protect him at range. His biggest weaknesses are tank killers. They rarely miss a shot on his large body. Damage amplifiers can be a major issue if he's unable to kill the source. Deva is a bruiser and performs a similar role as Winston. She can also bust turret heroes apart quite easily and kill certain tanks and block high damage projectiles. She's best as an off tank, with a main tank protecting her allies. She's weak against heroes who can mitigate damage through healing and shields, as well as those that can outmaneuver her at close range. Much like Winston, damage amplification can also cause her a lot of problems. Zeya is great against heroes who spam, as she can charge her ultimate from them, as well as heroes who rely on a burst skill combo to get kills, as she simply has to block the burst. She can also remove status effects with her shields from herself and allies. She's best when teamed up with assassin heroes, as she can protect them with her barriers, and she can do the same with support and tanks. Not to mention her ultimate combos with most area of effect attacks. She's weak against heroes who deal big damage in single shots, as they can avoid hitting her barriers and dish out the damage when they are on cooldown. Roadhog looks to grab foes from the front line when they're unprotected, and he's also very effective at breaking shields with his alternate fire and ultimate. He loves to work with heroes who can keep him alive, as well as traditional tanks. He's weak against most assassin heroes, as if they dodge his hook or escape it, he becomes an easy target for their high burst. Snipers also have an easy time against him, especially when combined with a damage amp. Ana specializes in supporting her allies whilst helping pick up exposed enemy heroes and counter channeled ultimates. She works well with most tanks, as her ultimate turns them into a force that can sweep the battlefield. Many heroes with channeled attack ultimates also benefit greatly from her help. Her biggest threats are bruiser tanks who can jump onto the backline, as well as assassins who can dodge her sleep dart. Mozzies is great at keeping the front line tanks and heroes alive, as well as boosting the damage of backline snipers and turrets. She works well with nearly every hero in the game, but in particular, she can be deadly with a good Farra to support. She needs to look out for assassin heroes, as she will become their first target, not to mention snipers and bruiser tanks. Zenyatta's damage amp can cause huge problems for most tanks. He also packs a punch and can deal good damage. Lastly, his ultimates can counter many other damage-based ultimates. He works well with assassin heroes who he can heal at range, although he must maintain line of sight. His biggest threats are assassins and snipers, as his low HP makes him an easy pick. Barriers can also stop his Discord orb from getting through. Symetra can work wonders against flanking heroes by setting up turrets to damage them and give her warning of the presence. She can also deal good damage to stationary targets and certain tanks when she needs to. She couples well with a healer, as although she is a support, she cannot heal. Her shields, however, can be helpful to heroes with low base health. Her biggest weaknesses are heroes who can remove her turrets easily, and she also has to keep flankers in mind, as they can destroy her teleporter if she doesn't catch them first. Lucio provides line of sight based healing and speed boost, which makes allies harder to kill. He's also able to use his knockback to great effect on certain maps, and his ultimate is a hard counter to many other skills. He combines well with heroes who want to get in close, as he helps them maneuver quickly, as well as supporting tanks who will need regular healing. He is most vulnerable to bursts of damage which he can't heal through, or being caught by stun abilities. Now you know which heroes to pick for any situation, you should have no problem adapting and dealing with whatever your opponents can throw at you. Get in game and practice, and make sure to bookmark this page to refer to if you find yourself struggling to kill a certain hero. As always, this has been Dash for Curse saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.